tell me how I got lost on this one-way street. Somebody tell me how the girl of my dreams is another man's reality.
First off, she told me she had a man, and since she
You gonna
ain't
watch
even
Death
in
by
the
China,
understand.
Humanity's Family Tree, and you also need to watch The Atomic States of America. Those are some really eye-opening documentaries that everybody should watch.
You're gonna have to write them things.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
all
yeah.
on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure they're on YouTube.
That's why I was on YouTube. I got Netflix on my phone though.
I got Wi-Fi. We good. I ain't paid the bill yet, but we got you. Leave that.
One thing I think brothers, you know what I think I was talking about this the other day. Y'all probably done talked about it a million times. What I'd like to do is I want to make a mixtape. Kind of like what Nipsey Hussle did with Crenshaw. I want to get my mixtape, make it dope. Hell, if we got to, we'll shoot a video. I'll make it 10 or 12 tracks. We'll shoot a video for every track. We'll put it on YouTube. We'll put it on all these social media avenues that we got. I'll share it with my friends. You share it with yours. You share it with yours. We share each other's. And then we create a Kickstarter program for it. We'll say, we're selling it for $30, but if you donate $1, we're going to give you a copy anyway.
You might have to educate people on what this Kickstarter thing is.
That's the thing, man. I'm not really educated on Kickstarter, man, but I've been listening to a lot of educated, proactive people. Spike Lee, for example. Spike Lee been doing Kickstarter for years for his movies, man. He raised $1.8 million for his last film on Kickstarter. There's this young white boy, man. I don't know his name. But this is how white people support themselves, black people weakness. He was on Kickstarter. He wanted to shoot like a 20 to 30 minute short film, right? He needed $20,000 to fund it, so he put it on Kickstarter. Those white people came together and gave that man $715,000, and they told him, make sure your grandma get that operation she need, and we will make sure that you will never have to work a day in your life if you keep entertaining us. You see how white people support their own? We'll leave ours to dry, man. And y'all think that shit cool, and I know some of y'all niggas out there in the universe are laughing at me right now, but you laughing until it's not funny no more. I'm telling you. There's gonna come a time where it ain't gonna be funny.
It ain't funny now.
It's not. If you really know that you under attack, it will be hard for you to laugh these days.
And every black man should read. Everybody should read the Willie Lynch letters.
Scarface had just brought it up on the Tommy Sotomayor show.
I had some folks trying to tell me that shit wasn't real.
And I know
it was like, oh, they just. I'm like, what the fuck? How you say it ain't real and all the fucking results is around you every day? Anyway, that's the nigga.
I know most of you niggas don't read, so I'm pretty sure they got some kind of
those people
read along, or maybe I'll rap it for you. We're gonna get you the information, but you need to read these books, and I'm gonna every podcast.
Realize who the enemy is. Just quit shooting at your brothers.
That's what I said, man. Hey, I ain't got no problem at the shooters. Look, shooters.
Shoot the right way, nigga.
I ain't got a problem with you. But point your guns the other way. Point them the other way. Because look, bottom line is, when it comes down to the get down, I need y'all niggas up front. Because I know y'all ain't scared to bust. Right. So we need y'all. But if you gonna pop your gun, man, shoot somebody else. Cause y'all ain't y'all enemy, man.
Especially over some females.
And female, pussy, money, weed.
The only problem I ever had with any black male, was over a female. Right. I swear to God, nobody's ever had any issue with me.
I had a problem with them little niggas at the court. Little Chief Keefs at the court. Sometimes I have to put y'all little niggas in check, man. But I understand why. You ain't got no daddy. That's why you don't get punched in the nose. Because I know you ain't got no daddy. You just need somebody to put the fear of God in you from time to time. And you gonna get that. Quit coming to the gym to start shit because you're fucking with a bunch of Negroes who got shit going on in their life and they go in there to relieve stress. You go in there adding it and you gonna walk out with a buckeye on your face, bro.
Oh, that's been true. Like, there's so much testosterone that you don't even know how to deal with the situation. I mean, you got grown men coming in here to play ball, 25, 26, 36, 38, 39.
Stressful.
They don't work 10 hours all day. They got bullshit at home. And this, the basketball court is maybe their only time
to just chill.
Some stress. And you gonna come in there with some bullshit?
with your raggedy ass and gonna start some shit with some grown men.
With some niggas you don't even know.
With rage.
Right. This niggas in there raising niggas your age.
bro.
This niggas in there raising niggas your age.
Just niggas don't listen to Don't Like a million times and getting hyped. Nigga, what
Niggas
the
is
fuck
really
is your problem?
enraged. And like, they don't
So
even
black
know they give
men
you
with
opportunity.
just misdemeanors on your record, get your motherfucking gun permit. Because I'm telling you now, it's a lot of niggas that's gonna have to sit on ice, man. Straight up. It's a lot of niggas who we gonna have to liquidate. Let's just call it what it is. Am I a killer? No, but we gonna be a cleanser.
Learn
We
how to
damn sure
hunt.
gonna detoxify the people.
Learn how to hunt. Learn how to grow your own
Food.
Learn how to take care of yourself.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
And
my
I don't
brother.
want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, and I think in the next 50 years, shit gonna get real.
But you know, my brother, you're not a conspiracy theorist because it's all been proven. The only reason why we call it conspiracy is because we can't prove it. What he's saying is prove it. It is true. It is a fact. And I gotta tell black people all the time, buy your phones. I know you buying your J's and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck a GPS.
You wanna buy that shit? Cool, man. But all I'm saying is what you building. Cause most of y'all niggas out here buying them $200 J's ain't got $200 in your savings account. Like you don't got. And for you parents, I see when Stu told me he seen some dude, grandma waiting in line, bro, to get them J's. We putting our
Goddamn shame.
we gonna put grandma through that.
That's a goddamn.
Niggas could be looking at grandma like a piece of meat. They could be at grandma like, oh, she easy picking. They might put her in front of the line, so just so she can buy him, let her walk out.
beat her
Niggas
motherfucker.
trail her behind, and it's a wrap. Niggas dying over shoes.
Grandma in the line for them.
Or how about the 50-something-year-old with the gray hair still telling about niggas was like, yo, you got them black
Get the
grapes.
blue grapes. Nigga, come on, man.
See,
Come
and this
on.
is why I'm disappointed in you, black being 50 and 60. Cause you in line asking about the black grapes. You gonna be that same nigga with that construction jacket on. They got your nickname on the corner of that baby blue factory shirt at Applebee's, tricking off your Social Security on them motherfucking waitresses. That's you. I know that's you. You lonely, retarded Negro, you. You done bought me a drink, nigga. I know you out there. You are a simp king.
I was at a bar the other day talking to a Mason, bro.
Real
And
talk?
He was like, shit, that motherfucker straight was on some brews. He say, man, we was chopping it up. Motherfucker say, man, shit, you got on a pea coat. I know you already know what's up. Why you picking my brain? I said, man, I'm chilling. What you mean? You an OG in the game, apparently, and I want some game. And he was like, he just got to talking, drinking this beer, man. That nigga started getting loose lips. Say, yeah, when I got off into that Mason stuff, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I'm 32nd degree Mason now.
He's
I'm like, what's up?
32nd now?
Yeah, I was like, so what's up, man? You ain't gonna go for that 33rd? He was like, nah, man, it ain't that important. He was like, sometimes you get into stuff and you don't know what you're doing and he just kind of shut up.
Like,
I was like, nah, man, keep it real
Stu
with me.
told
Tell
me his
bro.
grandpa, it was his grandpa's
Shit.
uncle. He said as soon as he started asking questions, that nigga shut off.
He
Whoop.
shut the fuck down like a, man, it was
Shut
amazing
down.
to see somebody just shut off and change the subject like that. I was like, damn.
And you'd be like, and I go by the Mason building. I used to live right around the corner on East Sharp Street for years. And I've been driving past the Mason Temple for years. Both of them. The one down there by J&J and the one up here across the street from that SunTrust Bank or whatever. I ain't never seen nobody go in or
Bruh.
come out.
Ever.
Me either.
Ever.
Hands down, can't tell you one
I
car.
never seen the door
All
move.
I want to see is a whole bunch of.
You remember it jumped out at us one day. I had never seen it. We riding up by might be talking about the same one. You know what
Where the little Marcos Pizza?
What you
That-
call
that
it?
same-
down the street from
Yes.
Marcos, yeah.
Right.
I got to a point when I first found out Illuminati, I would just drive by that motherfucker. Just sit across the street like,
We just
fucking with bro one time. I'm like, bro,
curious.
You done
I'm
been down to the
curious.
Mason
you
Temple?
was like, you went to Mason Building.
niggas always want to get into
I
shit.
told him, bro. Fuck with him. I said, bro, I was in the building.
You went in?
No, this is what I told him.
Oh.
We bought it, though. We bought it. I was like, bro, I was in that motherfucker, man. I was in his room, and I seen your pictures on this wall, cuz I kid you not. He was like, bro, you quit playing, bro.
I
You
was
making
like,
it hot.
I was like, nigga, I know I seen them damn bakes in Team meetings, nigga. I know I seen them back.
But yeah, man, brothers, I think we gotta just keep doing what P doing. When we see them brothers, they got knowledge, man. We gotta pick the shit out their brain, and we gotta be self-educated.
Yeah.
I'm reading these books, but there's a million of them, man, and I need all y'all on it because when we come back to the mic, we need to be talking about the contents of this book because now we can get into some specifics. After reading Robert Kiyosaki book, it might teach me how to do Kickstarter. So when I come back, I'm like, fellas, I got an idea.
And I feel like
And
everybody can
right?
benefit from this podcast as far as knowing the truth
Mm-hmm.
and
Knowing
knowing
the truth.
exactly how you can survive without really working for anybody, working for yourself. I mean, it's different people and different like mentors and things that I've been watching, documentaries I've been watching, books I've been reading that I'm more than willing to share with everybody. But we got to get ratings, so I'm gonna spread them out a little bit. We got to get views,
That's
so
what's up.
you know,
That's what's up.
spread them out a little bit.
Yeah, man. But you know, and it's not and white people, Mexican people. Like I'm not mad at y'all. Y'all just not in it as in shit. It neck deep. Like
I would
we
love
are.
to get some white folks and some Mexicans in here, man, and chop up game with just to see some of their points of views because we are very open-minded people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we're not here to argue.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
just
get
trying
mad
to
at
build.
it.
Like
We
we
don't get mad
said,
at
we
it.
trying to
Tell the
build.
truth.
But see, that's the problem. Like black men, we can even if we don't agree, we'll take what we can agree on. We almost don't even remember what the fuck we disagreed on.
Right.
We're too
Hell.
focused on because we focused on the bottom line. Women suspend logic, completely suspend. It's like the moment you think you getting in there, it's like they shut their brain off and go right back to the emotions and be like, "Well, you don't gotta talk loud to me." But did you hear what I said?
Did you hear what the fuck I just said?
And to the sisters out here who ain't operating on that low ass plane like these ratchet bitches I'm talking about,
Ratchet.
we looking for y'all. We looking for y'all specifically. I don't know where y'all at, man. I know y'all exist. I'm not gonna give up hope, damn it. I know y'all exist. And we are looking for y'all specifically because y'all we can build into. I told myself, man, if I know this chick, man, Amanda Peralta, right? That's my homegirl. She might not be, what people might depict as like a model, but she got a beautiful heart. She got a beautiful soul. Could I be with her? No. But when I die, if I'm not married, I will put all my resources into a woman like that. Because and I know rich dudes have this problem all the time. When they marry a chick, she be fine as hell. That nigga be worried as fuck.
Empty.
Man, yeah. Soon as he,
On edge.
soon as
all
he,
the time.
he be just on edge all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you think, man, bitch, this beautiful. Don't put all the eggs in the basket. Like you think she got, when you die, she's probably not gonna reinvest the money back into the legacy. She's not gonna do
Probably
that.
gonna be done.
Yeah, she just gonna ball out. You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't came across no sister who won't do the same shit.
Bitch gonna ball out.
She gonna take my money, man, and fucking lose it. She gonna be BMF for a month
on the
and
next
then be
nigga.
back at her mama house. You know what I'm
Tricking
saying?
off on some nigga.
Yep,
bro.
trying to get up on some other nigga. So, like it's funny, man. It's interesting, man. I just encourage everybody who learning this, who up on game, man. Keep educating yourself, man. If you don't, matter of fact, you ain't gotta believe none of the shit we say, man. Just so you can go look it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta take our word for it. Just go look for it yourself, man. And then you come back and tell me what I was wrong about, cause I like to know that. I'd like to know, cause I don't know it all.
We can educate.
Yeah, man, because this growth has to be continuous and it need to be rapid and it need to be constant. I don't give a damn what else you doing with your life. You constantly need to be learning and educating
Never
yourself.
lied, bro. I done learned more in the last 3 to 4 years than I ever learned.
My whole
but
life.
I'm just
I'm
more
with you.
open to learn.
Mhm.
And I read that book called The Purpose Driven Life, and ever since, it's like the floodgates opened up and more knowledge and wisdom
you gotta
just
be
came.
receptive, man.
It
I
just
think
came,
the
it
older
comes.
you get, you should be more receptive.
Right.
Because one important thing that you brothers had harped on, it ain't about what you know, but who you know. But it's really a combination of knowing something.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know something to figure out who you need to know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you are miseducated or uneducated, you are at a huge disadvantage in this world. A huge disadvantage.
My little young boy the other night, one more thing I'm going to say. Little young dude, I used to coach him at Christian Outreach. He's a fucking stud on the court, man. He's really good. He's a senior this year. Played states for, Tuesday night. Scored like 37 points, but he missed game time free throw. He hit one, he shot 4 free throws and made one. If he would have made the first one, they would have been ahead. And he missed it, came down again, got the ball. He was killing them. They couldn't hold him, bro. Went up, got fouled, 2 seconds left. Switched first free throw. Second one, he bricked it. But he went and got the rebound and tried to go back up, but they knocked it out. This nigga missed the free throw, tried to get it, but he waited on the game after him. He was fucked up. He was mad. Got to talking to him. We been texting. I was just telling him, bruh, where you want to go to college at? He was like, shit, whoever offer me. I'm like, nah, man, you can't think like that.
Nah, man, because
You
niggas
gotta
will sell you
see
short.
where you want to go. You gotta know where you want to go, and then more things will start to come to you because you applying energy and pressure to the situation. Don't let it pressure you.
My brother,
you gotta think and keep pushing and push the situation, man, so that these people know you really want it. Nah, I'm just cool. I'm the man right now. I'm averaging 32 points a game, and I'm gonna go wherever is available. Nah, man, you gotta
my
know
brother,
where you want to go and see it,
so
and it's
talented.
gonna come to you.
My
bro.
brother, that young brother, man, I would say, young brother, you so talented. Understand, you the hot thing right now. That means you got power right now, and you
Use your
yield.
power.
And does he have a father?
Can't call. I ain't even asked him, bro.
Okay.
All I was doing was get kicking game at him, and he was actually seeming to be receptive. I'm gonna hit him up after one day, but man,
It's crazy, man. Once you get these young brothers, man, when we sit them down, I'm telling you, bro, I have not had too many instances where they fight what I say. It's cause, and I think what it is, and you probably ain't had too many either. Because I think and I think the reason why we don't have it is because we don't come at them with ratchet knowledge. Yeah. Like we articulate what the hell we trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that even with bitches, when I talk to them, they could be ratchet as fuck, but they'll try to clean their lingo.
a lot of ratchet
They'll
bitches,
try to
yeah.
they'll
They
try
step
to
their game up.
allude to the fact that they're actually smart.
They will step their
They'll
game
try
up.
to put that hat on for a second. I noticed that the young brothers will too. You know what I'm saying? I told this young brother, man, I just read about him in the paper not too long ago going to jail. But when he worked with me, I dropped one jewel on him. I said, you know the first president was black? I gave him a name, told him time period and all that. 8 weeks later, hey bro, what'd I tell you the other day? He was like, first president is black, named John Hanson. And they were, if you drop that jewel on them, because they honestly be thirsty for it, man.
They do.
Them niggas be thirsty
Right.
for it, and that's why they be on the block. It ain't just really to pitch that tan butter as much as it is. They trying to find an old head out
With
there,
some
man,
game,
with
bruh.
some game. They don't know how to ask for it, but they know I could put myself in a certain place.
Just be around it.
Right.
So I feel like reason why a lot of people act the way they do is because they don't know where they came from. They don't know their history. A lot of people don't even give a fuck where they came from. They don't know that they bloodline of royalty. That
Like,
they
how that's
ancestors
gonna
were
help me
kings
now?
and queens. Another documentary y'all should watch: The Lost Kingdoms of Africa. The Lost Kingdoms of Africa. You will be enlightened. And you will be confident after you watch that.
I'm with that.
promise you.
I'm with
Right?
that because how many of our parents taught us to be black before they taught us to be engineers? How many of them taught us to be black before they taught us to be principals? How many of us look at our most brilliant minds? Condoleezza Rice, Barack Obama, brilliant people. They're brilliant people, but look what happens when they weren't taught loyalty. So when you get mad, so now I don't even get mad when I date a white chick, and her parents say I don't really support interracial dating. They not racist as much as they are race first. And that's our problem. We not race first. So we go out and do whatever the fuck. We fuck everybody, build families. But our culture is disintegrating. How can Miley Cyrus just conveniently walk her ass up in our line of work and take over? How we let Robin Thicke conveniently walk his ass up here with one single and all of a sudden he's held at the top of the fucking mountain? Same thing with Macklemore. We need to check these motherfuckers and say, hey, you guess.
I ain't even racist, but I don't know why I can't stand that shit. I can't figure out why.
Yeah, it's not even
don't
about being.
like that.
It's not even about being like.
I don't like it.
It's. I don't even like using the term racist as I do race first. That white mom and dad who said they don't support interracial dating. It's not that they don't hate you. They'll let you come over eat dinner and everything.
They know who gonna talk about that shit the most, so they.
But they more focused about maintaining their bloodline. White people know that in 50 years they don't get wiped the fuck out. That's why the KKK really after us. Genetic, yes. They they numbers are drastically declining. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why they don't care if a nigga get killed or if a nigga kill a nigga, they gonna let him out in 5 years.
And to speak on what Jazz was talking
So he
about
can kill the rest
earlier
of the
about,
weaklings.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right.
I was talking
Genocide.
to somebody the other day. They were telling me how they have a cousin who has 2 kids. And the kids came in the house speaking proper English.
You are.
And the mama said, "Why you talking white? You a nigga."
Oh.
Shooting them. That
My
goes
mom
back
used to fight against that all the time. My mom made sure I was cultured down to the T. She made sure I was playing piano. I was playing trombone. I was in the school choir. I was doing everything I could. She set me up with the tools to make sure. She made sure I was always professional. Anytime someone called the house, any job calling back, she always gave them the speech of always speak your best. Always enunciate, pronunciate. Make sure your words flow so they know what's up when they call. So you can get where you need to be in a position to move forward.
Right.
Kiss that sister on the cheek for me because kiss that sister on the cheek for me because what I respect about your mom is that she knew it's a war. She knew it. She knew it was. She had to see no bullets flying, no bow and arrows, none of that shit. She knew it was a war. She knew especially mainly as a black, not only that you're a black person, but as a black man who could possibly be one of the few to become a revolutionary out of the litter of Negroes, because that's how they look at us. They look at every one of us like, this nigga could probably, if he talk, somebody gonna listen. So I'm telling you, dude, my bosses and them at work, man, for some reason, man, my coworkers can't stand me. They're like, man, boss love you, even though he give me less hours, I get the shittiest job. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they were like, you on the yes master tip. I'm like, how, B? Like, I go along to get along, you know what I mean? I don't even laugh at his jokes that ain't funny. I get tired of fake caring. That y'all mad at me because I can say the fuck on my mind. I'm gonna let them chips fall where they may. Because I can't tolerate the disrespect and not be able to say what I feel. Because I'm starting to carry that shit in the other parts of my life. You know what I'm saying? I look at hockey for an example. Them dudes probably go home stress relieved. They get to fight at work.
Hard.
Win or lose. Win or lose. Yeah, win or lose, man. You go home and you like, fuck it.
No.
Whew, I always said sports coaches don't go home stressed out. Them motherfuckers be turned up at work. Turned. Especially if they losing. They be extra turned. I was like, when these Rick Carlisle.
Yo, God.
Rick Carlisle, that's
Yeah.
who's in the
Rick
damn
Carlisle.
Dallas
Yeah.
Mavericks.
Okay.
He's in
Rick
Dallas,
Carlisle.
bro.
Rick Carlisle.
Came up out of nowhere, didn't he?
Rick Carlisle, yeah.
That's exactly. Hey, we thought about it for 25 seconds. Man, fuck it.
The thing that pissed me off about
Be
that,
like
what we
that.
was talking about was like, why are you like you live in a stereotype?
Mm-hmm.
Why just because someone is you can ask anybody that texts me now. I don't use slang. I text somebody the full word. I don't say. I don't put a whole bunch of stupid shit. You can tell when you texting somebody who's intellectual and somebody who's not,
Oh, boy.
or somebody who's trying to fit in.
Mm-hmm. Because they can't keep it up.
Why can't I just be talking proper English? Why I gotta be talking white?
Yeah.
People at work, people.
Do
that I
white
work
people
with,
say they talk white?
They say talking proper English.
It's proper. How did they don't talk slang
They
in
don't even
school.
talk about how they talk. They just fucking get
Right,
a
they
point
just-
across.
That's just how they talk.
They just do
Fuck
it.
that.
They just do it. And hey, we're under their motherfucking culture umbrella. So look, if you're gonna have to go to that white man, and that's what made me mad about black women, because I'm like, you be turned up on me, but you won't do this to no white person. You won't do it to a white dude. You would talk to me like I'm shit on the fucking floor, but as soon as that light bill dude call, all of a sudden you could clean that shit up. Hi, I'm so and so and so and so. Speak just how I'm speaking. You mock me for speaking this way, but when the light bill dude call, you talking like me, bitch.
And still can't do it right.
No, you still mispronouncing words because you don't practice. You don't read. And they don't talk like they got sense on love and hip hop. So
I hate that.
so what the black women don't understand is they use a hug against her damn self. They use a hug against the black family, but they use a hug against herself. White men use a black woman to destroy black women. Period. Because black men, we gonna figure it out. And you know what we gonna do? We gonna go carve out a piece of land out west, and we gonna take every nigga that got sense with us and leave them bitches here. And once we start building, them bitches gonna follow.
That was a lot.
Watch. And we'll be able to choose which ones we need and which ones can go the fuck back. Because just like Marcus Garvey said, some niggas gotta stay over here because they ain't no good over here. They damn sure ain't gonna be no good over there. I'm done.
Woo! God damn, how you do the flex bombs?
Hey man, just tired of the BS, man.
Bombs
Like,
on that.
I kept saying that maybe I'm just an angry black man, but you know what, yo,
What I tell you earlier, your sense of urgency is where it's supposed
it's
to
high,
be.
bro.
I
That's
think
where it's
everybody
supposed
have
to
a
be.
sense of urgency.
And what makes it so
Right.
bad, white people has always had a sense of urgency.
Right.
But they don't really need to have one because everything's set in place.
But everybody
the
do
top
because it's
so
taught
to,
us, yeah.
to prevent them from having a sense of urgency.
They only
Why not
have
live
it,
it
yeah.
versus better have it than not need it than need it and not have it.
Right.
Worried that
We're on the need it and not have it. They on the have it and not need it.
Procrastinate.
But even then, they would probably
I
argue
got
with
it,
us
and I
that
need
they
it.
don't need it because they say the minute we let up on you niggas, one of y'all gonna turn up and flip this whole shit upside down.
Yeah.
The only reason why we under attack the way we are is because evidently there's something they know about us that we can't know about ourselves.
Woo! And that's the truth.
They know we natural. That's why like men like we natural adventures. Like Tommy said it best. He was like, you ever been like, you know, you type in GPS, you gonna see a bitch, right? She live in a city you ain't been to. You know what I mean? He was like, GPS gonna take me 30 minutes to get there. Shit, I know a back road, nigga. I can get there in 20. That rogue in us, we have to get the adventure. We gonna fuck up because it's innate in us to be adventurous, to swerve off the straight line.
I ain't been to the strip club in a minute, but you know what? Tonight, we're gonna go.
You can tell your
Just
girlfriend,
because.
you be like, look, you be like that's just like chicks thinking it's them when you cheat. It ain't got nothing to do with you. 9 times out of 10, you a good girl. I'm just a rogue. I'm a dude. We don't have a status quo. Like our status quo is going a crooked line. That's how it is. So the fact that when you hear about niggas turning up at work, yeah,
Fastest way
yeah,
possible.
we gonna do it. We gonna do it our way. You know, we gonna do it. Whether our way be fast, whether our way be methodic, we gonna do it our way. And that's why I know we ain't gonna be able to keep working under the thumb of white people. We not, cause we gonna get to a point we gonna turn up. Yeah, I'm sick of it.
I've been praying about it. Like I'm just be like,
I be
no,
sick
God,
of it, man. That
God,
shit be having my eyes
opportunity.
watering. Sometimes I be so upset, man, because I be feeling used and abused. And I'm like, but I know this ain't my plantation. I just want to own my
That's
own
so weird,
plantation.
man.
So this is my plan, fellas. This is one thing I'm gonna do. Hopefully in the next year and a half, I'm gonna bet car outside will be paid for. When that car gets paid for, I think the next goal of mine, I'm going to buy a piece of land.
That was actually my next question. I was gonna ask what was everyone's future goal.
I want to buy some land. There's so much shit I want to do, Will. Like, there's so much shit I got, like, in my mind how I'm going to do it, man. Like, okay, let's start with the basic stuff. All right, right now, I just finished I registered this past November for my classes in January. But what I'm about to do is I'm about to revamp my schedule because I'm going to put a trade course in there. Because I am pursuing my degree, but I know I won't be able to reap those benefits for a long period of time. I won't be able to get that receipt for another year and a half at least. And I know that. So, but I want to get out my current situation. Now, the only way I can think about doing that and being able to generate wealth on my own is getting certified. And that's what I encourage all you brothers to do. In the meantime, while we working on his plantation, this is the only way we're going to figure out that it ain't forever. We go get that certificate. We go take that class. Yeah, you might have to drop 180 for pharmacy tech, but so what? The reason why those classes cost so much is because you're gonna be an immediate hire when you're done, and it ain't gonna take you 2 years to do it. So that's my plan. I'm gonna do one in the spring, which will probably be pharmacy technician. In the summertime, there's another one where you can get paid to use your voice. Like you can do like voiceovers for cartoons, radio, stuff like that. That one was an option. I'm gonna do that one too. So
I just
Getting certified.
I just got asked that question
Certification.
like 25 minutes ago. The chick just asked me, "What am I doing with my life?"
really,
Yeah. And
You
I
know
answered
what?
back really quickly. It was like 25 seconds. It wasn't like I had to be like,
I already know.
what am I?
and that's when you know you done got somewhere, my brother, because the problem is, especially black men, we don't ask each other that. And then us as black men, we don't think about. Like, I remember when I was 21, I was still working 2 jobs and making a little money. I was able to buy a little bit of clothes. I was able to keep full tank of gas. I can go out to eat when I want. Like, I felt like I made it because I had never had that before. Like,
Right.
man, control. Like, man, I got my car and shit, and yeah, my job. I'm like, man, it's nice to have some control. But then at 27, I'm like, yo, I don't want to do this shit forever. There's gotta be more to this, and I'm not even getting rich.
My mama always preached to me. Always want more.
Man, dude, I see what happened.
First off,
see
she
what
told me she had a man and said she ain't leaving him and hope that
I gotta
understand. I mean, damn, and shawty so fine, I'm a man. I can't let this opportunity pass by. Look at her hips, look at her thighs. Nigga, get a grip. I mean, look at her eyes. I mean, I tried. I know it was corrupt, but shawty got an ass. I can't pass that up now. And all it took was one text, and I already know that her answer was yes. I ain't gotta ask for anything, and she already know what's up. She down for anything, if it concerns, but sex will solve everything. She rather be with me, that's what she telling me. I really hope to see. I guess she was too good to be true, and she's my dream girl, but she's also his too. Somebody tell me how to get lost on this one-way street. Yeah, somebody tell me how the girl of my dreams is another man's reality. Yeah, somebody tell me how to get lost on this one-way street. Yeah, somebody tell me